Coming up, in talks with the Taliban, the government tries to ensure safe passage for British nationals and Afghan allies.
ITV Lunchtime News with Lucrezia Millarini.
Good afternoon. UK officials are holding talks with the Taliban to secure a safe passage out of Afghanistan for British citizens and Afghan allies. More than 1,000 people eligible to be evacuated are still thought to be there. Today, a spokesman for the Taliban told ITV they would be allowed out once flights resume. As for those who have made it out safely, the government confirmed around 8,000 who worked with the British military and government will be able to live permanently in the UK. From Westminster, here's our political reporter, Shihab Khan. Our global security editor, Rohit Kachru, is... Well, in the next hour, the Foreign Secretary will face questions from MPs over his handling of the crisis in Afghanistan. We can go back to our political... Moving on, ITV's Good Morning Britain has been cleared of breaking broadcasting rules over comments Piers Morgan made about the Duchess of Sussex. The regulator Ofcom received a record number of complaints after the presenter criticised Meghan's answers in the interview she gave to Oprah Winfrey. Well, our correspondent Neil Connery is here. So, Neil, talk us through the ruling.
As you say, Ofcom...
Has there been to that decision?
Well, Ofcom has said that it was...
Still to come. But first, we've known for some time that long COVID can have a devastating effect on some children who catch the virus. Today, the world's largest study of its kind has laid out the kind of problems it can bring. Researchers at University College London and Public Health England have been able to define the problems more clearly, with sufferers reporting headaches, fatigue and a loss of taste and smell. Well, Charanpreet Kera has the details. Well, our science editor Tom Clark is here. And Tom, I suppose this feeds into that debate over whether the younger age group, the 12 to 15-year-olds, should be getting the vaccine. What's this report suggest?
Yeah, shouldn't know what causes long COVID. These children here just report are prevented from catching COVID by the vaccine. So prevent long COVID, then it could act as evidence. But as things stand...
Thank you. Double child killer Colin Pitchfork has been freed from prison despite a failed attempt to keep him in jail. Tens of thousands of lives could be saved within the next decade because of a new cholesterol-lowering drug which has been approved for use on the NHS. Manchester United footballer Aaron Wan-Bissaka has admitted to driving while disqualified without a licence and insurance. And finally, they say all good things come to those who wait. And for Bond fans, the latest instalment of the film franchise couldn't come soon enough. Set to hit the big screen later this month, production of No Time to Die was, of course, set back several times due to the pandemic. Well, now a new trailer has been released featuring Daniel Craig in what's expected to be his final outing as 007. And as Helen Keenan reports, it's hoped this box office favourite will get more of us going back to the cinema. Well, if Bond can't do it. That is it this lunchtime. Mary will be here with the evening news at 6:30. The news where you are follows the national weather, but from everyone here on the lunchtime team, bye-bye. Hello again. Now the main stories in London. 80% of business owners say they are unprepared for new food safety legislation that's due to come into effect next month, according to a report by the National Food Strategy. Well, in a statement, the Department of Health says it continues to work closely with the FSA on the current allergens framework. Extinction Rebellion protesters gathered outside the JP Morgan offices in Embankment this morning. The women used... Tucked away in a courtyard in the heart of the city is the country's oldest synagogue, Bevis Marks, but its future could be at risk. All right, time to see what the weather has in store. Here's Sally with the forecast. All right, time now to take a look at what's coming up at 6. And I will be back for that and lots more at 6. Until then, enjoy your afternoon. Bye-bye.